Peace, world. I'm your host, the Enlightened One, aka Highly Gifted. I'm back with another episode of Final Say. So, I want to add on to the self belief and the self trust. I want to add self confidence in that. When you have self confidence and you have self trust and self belief, you believe in yourself. It doesn't matter what you told, or even if people degrade you or people put you on a pedestal. You stay level headed. You stay even kill when it comes to that, because you understand prior to the success of this, or the downplay of you, or the downgrade of you, so to speak, you had that self-confidence in yourself. So you didn't do it to capture anybody's eye, or you didn't do it to hurt anybody's eye. So at the end of the day, you did this for you. So when you have self-confidence, you don't worry about anybody's action or reaction. Remember, guys, you don't worry about an action or reaction when you're doing things to better you, when it comes from the spirit and it comes from the soul. So that's what we're going to be at today. So for me, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get into myself as the self-confidence example. It's a sneaker called New Balance. I've been wearing New Balance for 3 decades, guys. That's for 30 years. And, I wore them throughout my life, not worrying about feedback of orthopedic sneakers, table sneakers, or even people, bigging me up for, when I still rocked them despite what was said, or, I had, good outfits on, or whatever was said, because I still wear them to this day. So I know I don't care, and I didn't care back then about anybody's feedback. So what I'm saying is, guys, when you're self-confident in yourself and what you're doing, you're not worrying about what somebody's gonna say. I mean, I know after this video, people may get in the comments and say, "Man, New Balance, them shits is this or they that." I'm not. Or some people may say, "Man, that's what's up. I'm glad somebody else wear New Balance like me." I'm just saying, it is not going to change, be put them on tomorrow. If everybody in the comments clown me, it doesn't make me a difference. I've been wearing them for so long where it doesn't make a difference in my life. So when you're self-confident, guys, you don't worry about anything somebody's going to tell you. It's like women, I'm going to say this, women have more heart when it comes to self-confidence than us guys, because they're able to do things and wear things and get away with things, knowing that they may not get the attention of all the guys they want, or the credibility from certain guys, but they're not discouraged from saying, "You know what, I'm still going to wear this mini skirt, or I'm still going to wear these tight jeans, or I'm still going to wear these dress pants, or I'm still going to get my nails done this way." Or you understand what I'm saying, guys? So it's a certain point that when you have that self-belief and that self-trust and that self-confidence, where it's not about what somebody's gonna tell you or not tell you, you're just gonna do what you're doing. And that's what I've been doing by wearing New Balance all that time. And this is not for me to big them up or praise them or nothing like that. I'm saying that's what I've been doing. I mean, throughout my life, I probably had maybe 2 pair of Jordans, never had a pair of Timbs. It's like things like that. I had a pair of New Balance boots, but never had no Timbs. Like things like that. I rock Wallabies. I rock Gucci shoes before. Gucci sneaks. But never had I don't think I had Nikes, and if I did, I have to really holler at my moms or my pops. But I'm talking about the things that I remember, guys. So never had no Timbs. I rock Wallabies, with your Clark Wallabies. Maybe some of the younger generation don't know. Some of you guys do. Gucci shoes and sneaks. Like I said, maybe 2 pair of Jordans. Never no Timbs. New Balance. My whole life. Really, Converses, I think British Walkers, I believe. Being totally open and honest, because that's what we do here on Final Say. Like I said, British Walkers, I believe. I maybe even think British Nikes. I recall. I think when I was very younger, maybe. But the British Walkers definitely. Converses. Um, so those are the sneakers that I remember wearing. And again, I picked up on New Balance because I wanted to be who I was. You know, it wasn't, again, I'm not saying I wanted to be different because everybody said I wanted to be different. No, I wanted to be who I was. You know, that was something that I rocked, you know, that it went with the gear that I had at the time when I was coming up. And as I got older, you know, in my 20s and, you know, in my 30s, I still was wearing them. So I, you know, even, you know, when I did my music, I still was rocking NB, still rocking ballads. So to this day, that's what I do, guys. So this episode was about you have to have self-belief and self-trust and self-confidence in yourself. And, you know, I just wanted to let you guys know that I've been wearing New Balance and I still wear New Balance. And again, this is not about the New Balance sneaker at the core. It's just about the fact that I had the self-confidence in myself, and I still do to this day, and I'm not worrying about the negativity or even the positive feedback. I'm just putting it out there. When you have self-belief and self-confidence and self-trust, you're going to do what you're doing, and you're not worrying about nobody because you're not doing it for anybody. You're doing it for yourself. So remember, when you do things, you have to focus on doing it for you, to make you happy. To make you happy. It just so happens if it coexists and making other people happy. And remember, whatever you're doing, you're not looking to belittle anybody, inflict pain, harm, you know, mental pain, physical pain, verbal pain, or anybody else when you're doing something to make you feel good, guys, or to make you feel, you know, better, you know, to my audience out there. So remember, that's, you know, your initiative when you're focusing on self-belief, self-trust, and self-confidence. I love you guys. This has been another episode of Final Say. I'm your host, the Enlightened One, aka Highly Gifted. May the Most High watch. And remember, guys, self-belief, self-trust, self-confidence. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And if you are a new person that just, stumbled upon the video, you're willing to subscribe, I appreciate it. We do a lot of love, healing, and education on this channel. Peace.